on guys, Swingspan here and welcome back to another tutorial. Today guys, I'm going to show you how to make this real cool and simple automated brewing station. This is my design and it's really simple to make and it requires zero redstone as you can see over here. The only redstone we're going to be using is this one over here as the ingredient. So this is how this works. Basically we have the line of the droppers that are facing into the chain of the hoppers, and they're basically going to spit the item into the chain of the hoppers that is going to lead all the way to this hopper over here, which is connected to our brewing stand, and we have the exact same thing on the other side. This blue thing over here is basically to cover our little brewing stand over here and to hide a little bit of the hoppers and the droppers behind it. So this is really simple to make, and as you can see over here we have the water bottles without the effect, and this is really cool because you can basically put a couple of the ingredients, you can walk away, and when you come back your potions are going to be ready. So you can see we have to start with the nether wart. So if I press this one, it's going to shoot the nether wart into our brewing stand, and once that finish we can just put the another ingredients over here. We can do this. Let's go ahead, use the blazed powder, and that's basically going to create the strength potion. So we can also use the glowstone, which is going to make it a little bit stronger. So you can see that ingredients are going to come into this copper and basically wait their turn to be put into the brewing stand. And once this is finished, it's going to create the potion of the strength, and then glowstone is going to come in and basically going to make the strength potion too, which is really amazing. You can see over here that it created the potion of the strength, and glowstone basically went after the blaze powder finished, and I think that's really amazing, and I'm going to show you how to make this right now. So it's really simple to make, and the things you're going to need for this build are some block of your choice, the dropper, you're going to need the hopper, item frame, brewing stand, button, some of the water bottles, and of course some of the ingredients that you're going to put into your brewing station. So we're going to start by making a little wall. So let's just go ahead, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we are basically going to bring these 3 blocks high like this. Then we're going to leave 1 block gap over here and do the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we basically have the 11 white walls. So basically let's just go ahead, fill this over here, and then we need to go back and put another block behind this over here. So this is basically the middle, and we have 5 blocks on this side and 5 blocks on this side over here. So we need to put the brewing stand on this block and basically jump on and use the copper. So we need to put the copper over here facing into the brewing stand, and another one facing it to this copper like this. Then we basically need to connect the chain of the hoppers over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 over here. Basically the 5 ingredients can go into this side, and then we basically can do the same on the other side like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 over here. Then the next thing we need to do is basically put the droppers facing into the hoppers, and that's really easy to do. Just go ahead and do it like this, and basically do the same on the other side. And now we can basically encase this with the light blue concrete or any block of your choice. And you can see if I go over here, we have a couple of the redstone pieces exposed over here. I mean the dropper and the hopper. We don't use any redstone in this build. You just need redstone for the gradient and to make a couple of these droppers over here. So basically in case this over here, it's going to create a little bit of a nicer effect and basically cover our little brewing stand and just make it look a little bit better. The next thing you need to do is basically put the buttons all around over here, and anytime you press the button it's going to activate the dropper and it's going to shoot the item into the copper. So basically next thing you can do is basically put the item frames over here at the wall, and that's basically to remind you what ingredients you're going to be using. And you can also put your water bottles over here. You can also have like the water source anywhere over here and basically fill your water bottles every time you need. So the next thing we need to do is basically put some of the ingredients over here, and we're going to use this one over here. So basically the redstone is going to make it last a little bit longer. The gunpowder of course makes it to splash. The glowstone is going to basically make it more powerful. and this sugar is going to give us the swiftness potion, and the glycerin melon basically the instant health. So basically how you put the ingredients over here, you can put the melon over here and then put the rest into this dropper. So anytime basically you press this button, it's going to shoot the glycerin melon and it's going to end up into a brewing stand. So then you can just go ahead, fill the ingredients over here like this, and basically fill the droppers with the ingredient that you put at the item frame. Of course, it doesn't have to be all of the same ingredients I'm using, but the glowstone, the gunpowder, the redstone, and the nether wart are kinda essential, so you have to use them. The other effects for the potions are fully up to you. Then on this row we are going to use the nether wart because we need nether wart to make any kind of the potions. So let's just go ahead and bring this one over here. So we're going to put the nether wart over here, blaze powder, basically for the strength potion as I showed you earlier. Then you can basically use any ingredients you want for this. I'm just going to use that ones, and it doesn't really matter which potions you want to make. And you can go even bigger with this if you want to have a little bit more of the variation, or you want the potion automatic potion for every single potions in the game. So basically just extend this line over here and add a little bit more of the hoppers and the droppers, and that's basically going to make the potions for every single one of these. So again, we have the water bottles over here, and we're just going to put the nether wart because we need to make it the awkward potion. So we can basically make any kind of the potion, and then we're just going to put some of the sugar, and basically that's going to make our swiftness potion. And again, you can see that the sugar is going to stand over here waiting for the nether wart to finish, and once it's done, it's going to put the sugar in. And I think that's really amazing, and this is really simple to make, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did and find this tutorial useful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. It really does help. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out.